Hey guys, Jan here. Welcome to the present. I'm hyped up because this is going to be the last video about the series Why Employees Stay. And this is one of the things that everybody is looking for in a job, or not just in a job, in a business, in everything, in their professional life in general. And this is what we call work life balance. Yes, we're going to talk about that. So, again, just like what I mentioned yesterday, try to imagine if you have been working from 20 years old to 65 years old, that's 45 years of your life, right? And so, majority of our lives came from work. Our experience towards work. We get to know people because of work. We get to socialize because of work. But we have to remember that life is not all about work. That's the reason why you need to hang out. So just want to share to you five, what do you call this, like times that you have to spend to your time with. Okay, so here we go. Number one is time for work. All right, so again, just like what I mentioned, from 45 years of your life, majority of our time came from work. Okay, time for work. Number two is time for your family. Because here's the sad thing about it, and I don't want us, personally, I don't see the value of it. Like, you're going to miss out dinner nights with your family because you are working. Like, try to imagine that. First of all, your family loves you. Second of all, your mom and your dad are the reasons why you're here. And so if you cannot spend time with them because you are stuck in work, that has to change. All right? Personally, I did that before. You know, when there are parties, or like especially direct, I mean, not your uncle, and direct, your mom and your dad and your sister and your brother, when they have celebrations and I'm not there, I was not there, it's not a really good thing to experience. Time for family. Number three, time for friends. Obviously, you have family, you also have your friends. Your friends are usually the ones who are there for you, to listen to you and support you, and sometimes they are more updated about your life compared to your family. So your friends are important. That means you also have to spend time with your friends. However, there are times that your work gets in the way, which is okay. But the word is sometimes. It shouldn't be all the time. So when your friend invites you and you have a vacant slot in your calendar, go for it. I mean, come on, man. Especially nighttime. Usually our work starts in the morning until afternoon. So if you're available in the nighttime and your friend invites you for dinner or watch a movie, go. Come on, man. Let's go. Number four, time for community. When you say community, let's say, for example, you belong to a church community or a ministry or any community, like or you have a side hustle that you want to be associated with different people. For example, at night you are graphic, like if you're working as a graphic designer, and then at night there's like an association gathering for graphic designers, go for it. Just go, because maybe they will turn out to be your friends, or acquaintances, and maybe sometimes you're going to need their help and they're going to need your help. See, so you also have to have time for community. Usually you spend time on things that you want. Number five, which is the last one, time for yourself. All right, time for yourself. If you don't have time for yourself, you need to relax, but you can't relax. You want to work on your side hustle so that you eventually will have your own business, but you can't because you're stuck in work. Work never stops, right? And that's one of the realities that we have to face. But it doesn't mean that we have to be consumed by it. Because when we are consumed by it, like, what's the point of living, right? And so it's important for us to have time for these five things. Time for work, family, friends, community, and yourself. Okay? Your family will also involve your like your partner, your wife, your husband, right? If not, your future husband or girlfriend. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, work-life balance. A lot of people quit their job because they spend most of their time at work. And that's a sad thing, okay? If you're the boss, maybe you're also asking too much from your employees. And you also have to you also have to lighten up and give them some room for them to spend time for the five things. Alrighty, work-life balance is one of the reasons why employees stay. So if you have these five things while you're working, you're okay. But if you don't have these five things, tendency you're going to quit. But most of us have like 8 to 5 jobs, and then at night we spend time with our family. It's Saturday, Sunday, we can spend time with our family as well, our friends, ourselves. So that's work-life balance, because the five things are in balance, not imbalance, in balance. Cool. So it's going to be the last video, but I hope that you've been getting some value so far. Okay, remember that today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. This is Jan logging out.